What's up, my Pungios? Andy with Andy Vlogs. Excited to share with you guys this content here. As the title suggests, guys, we're going to be going over a real treat of a case today. This is a Horween leather case for the iPhone 14 Pro Max from the folks at Nomad. This is by far one of my favorite brands here to work with. Honestly, their products are so impressive. Now, before we jump into it, I do need to let you know that they did provide this to me complimentary. I've worked with them in the past, and they sent this to me for free. However, this is not a sponsored video, so my review here is going to be, genuine and sincere. But you do know where that relationship is. With that said, down below in the links in the description will be the product pricing and availability. You guys can check that out down below. But I'm really excited to showcase this here today. Let's jump into it. Like I said, this comes in a myriad of different cases. Obviously, currently I'm going to be sporting the iPhone 14 Pro Max. It comes in the Pro, comes in the Plus, it comes in the iPhone 14. But this is unique. This is their first stab at, from what I understand, locally sourced hide from Chicago. This is from the brand Nomad, and they have a myriad of different case styles, and this is their Horween leather. Look at that. Oh, man. My goodness. It's made out, the case packaging is made out of recyclable material, meaning that they are a carbon positive company, which is exciting. So make sure you do have that recycled. And there it is. Oh, man. Now, okay, hold on. I have to interrupt this. I've never had this before, where when I've gone into my unboxing, I've just been overwhelmed with the incredible smell of hide and leather, and I love it. I feel like I'm a cowboy. When I was younger, I did some horseback riding, and I love that smell when you're just out in the wilderness. And wow, it interrupted my normal scheduled programming here. With that said, as you can see here up close, this leather hide is just beautiful. It is thick. It's thicker than last year's modern leather hide, or modern leather. I think it was vegan leather. Nonetheless, this is supposed to patina beautifully. Before we do go further, I do want to show you what patina from last year's modern leather. Different sourced leather from what I understand, or I could be wrong. But look at that. That is 365 days. Look at that patina. That is beautiful. It's definitely got bumps and scratches and scrapes. The one point here that I do want to make you guys aware of is this edge. This edge is notorious for being a magnet for scratches. So just note that. The way that they manufacture, it's a little bit different than the Apple leather. You can see here that they do have a polycarbonate material. I think it's TPC around the edges and polycarbonate around the rest in the core. But yeah, they glue it into the edge here, so you can see that it does have a rounding edge. So just be cognizant that that is a magnet for scratches. You've got aluminum buttons here, which are clicky. You got your punch out for your do not disturb. On the other side, you've got a nice power button that's actually, I love that. But the bottom side here, what separates them from the Apple leather here is that they've got hooks here for a really nice wrist strap on the left and on the right. So that's a nice touch there. On the inside, you do have a microfiber. It's very soft, similar to its competitors. And then you've got the Magsafe emblem in there, which is really exciting. Now, this isn't a comparison video. This is a review, so you know what you're getting yourself into. The last thing that I want to note here is the careful engineering. They add these extra pockets on the inside, as you can see. Apparently, the idea here is that when you engineer little pockets in there and you put your phone in, it's supposed to trap air, which is supposed to provide some extra, protection, extra, it's supposed to provide you some extra sense of comfort. It's not going to obviously guarantee that your case or your phone's not going to crack, but having whatever engineering, whatever science built into it, I'm all for. Placing the phone now into the case, it's pretty straightforward. You'll note here that the edges are a little bit thicker than most cases. It's probably a 1/16 of an inch, giving you about an 1/8 of an inch, maybe a 1/4 of an inch width here around the edges. it looks like up in the corners and up on the top, they give you a nice bezel. So in the event that it does fall face first, it will rub against the polycarbonate material, which I think is fine. But what's also nice here is that it doesn't impede on the screen protector. As you can see, my screen protector here, if it can focus, it's got enough clearance, which is nice. And you want to make sure that you that you have a protection all the way up to the screen so it doesn't touch the dynamic island. I have to say that every video. You're going to hear it every single video this year. With that said, it looks great. The IO is fine. Let's turn it around here on the front and give you that look and what it looks like here with the camera array. It's much bigger this year now. I love the new 2.0 sensor shift. Excited about some of the new features of the 48 megapixel camera. But yeah, you've got plenty of clearance here. Really exciting. Buttons are clicky. I love that magnetic. I love that aluminum feel here as you click the button. All right, lastly here, I wanted to showcase some of the Magsafe as it appears and as it can connect. So for instance, if you have the Magsafe, the Duo that Apple sells, it should be able to just fit right on there, no problem. You can kind of feel it snap. Or if you've got a Magsafe battery pack, which I didn't prepare for, I am doing this all in one take because I have dozens of cases to go through. I probably should edit this out, but I'm not. Nonetheless, as you can see here, for the Magsafe power bank, it fits just nicely right there. There is an anchor right here and also the circular magnets. You can see here as it connects, it's just fine. It looks just great. You have plenty of clearance there. It's cool. And with that said, guys, we're going to go ahead and wrap up here the review of the Horween leather case. This is the modern leather Horween leather case for the iPhone 14 Pro Max. I'm still getting used to saying 14, not 13. Nonetheless, guys, as I mentioned, the folks at Nomad did send me this product complimentary. Down below in the links in the description will be the product pricing and availability. You guys can check that out. It's a little, I'm gonna say it's a little pricey. It's more expensive because it's sourced from Chicago locally, which is really exciting. This is gonna patina just well. The hide smells immaculate, if you can describe a smell being immaculate. With that said, guys, thank you so much for watching. My name is Andy with Andy Vlogs. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe if you want to see more. I do go live weekly. Appreciate you guys. We'll catch you on the next one.